Hello everyone, this is Juvie and welcome to This Timeless Being. This is my very first VR here on Tarot Tube. Yes, I'm joining in on this amazing community. I've been noticing a lot of activities here. People are very interactive and I would love to be a part of that. So here I am doing my first VR. This is in response to hashtag Tarot Extremes, or hashtag tarot to the extreme. This was started by Marlene Theresa. I hope I pronounced your name right. I'm sorry if I didn't. And so yeah, let's get on with it. Let's start. So the first category is Minimalist versus Maximalist. And so for this category, I picked the Wandering Moon Tarot for my minimalist deck. Sorry about that. I have just recently acquired this. I actually don't have a minimalist deck until I got this one, so it's very timely that I received this just before doing this VR. So let me show you. So here it is in all its simplicity. It's glamorous simplicity. I say glamorous because it's got bling because of that holographic stamping. This is the Midnight Sky edition. The original edition has got this kind of artwork where you've got the pointillism artwork. It's still got that pointillism artwork, but she's done a reversal of the colors. She's got black and then white for the drawings and a little bit of bling here and there. It's just what I love about this deck. So yeah, this is so far my most minimal deck in terms of artwork. Oh, that hologram just adds an extra oomph to the artwork. I just love this deck. So yeah, that's my minimalist deck. That's the Wandering Moon Midnight Sky edition. Now for my Maximalist deck, I have the Alchemical Visions Tarot. So this one is a Maximalist deck in more ways than one. First of all, let's talk about the size of the cards in this deck. Oh my goodness. How massive is that? Can it get more maximalist than that? And the images, it's just packed with just symbolism. There's just so much going on in one card. If I'm doing card pulls and I use this one, I just pull one card because I've got so much to pick from one card. I've just got so much meanings to pull from just one, because I've got all that going on in there in just one card. So the most I'll do with this one is a 3-card spread, and that even is too much to take in, because yeah, sometimes with just one card you tend to miss a little thing. Like when you come back to the same card, you will realize that, oh, I haven't seen that one there before. It's just that packed with images and symbols. I love this deck. Well, I love all my decks. So that's my Maximalist deck right there. That's the Alchemical Visions Tarot. And just for fun, let's put them side by side. Let's put that there. And this one here. Just look at the size, just in terms of size. This is minimal and this is to the max. So yeah, minimalist, maximalist. The next category is daytime versus nighttime. For my daytime deck, I pick the Witch's Wisdom Tarot. I'll show you why. So yes, this is the Witch's Wisdom Tarot, which just feels so warm and sunny. Except for that one, because that one's got the moon, but you will usually see the sky, birds up in the sky flying. It's just a bright and warm deck. It's just got that feeling for me. So yeah, this is a perfect daytime deck for me. I've got all those greens and blue skies. Yep, that's my daytime deck. Witch's Wisdom Tarot. And for my nighttime one, Insomnia Tarot, which of course means dreams. And we dream at night, unless you're doing night shift. Then you dream during the day. So yes, this is my night deck. It's just got this dark images. Even the sun card here is not bright. You'll just see like a dot in the sky that almost looks like a star instead of the sun. But yeah, that's the unsunniest sun card in all of my decks, if I could find it. Have I missed it? Yeah, you can see while I'm going through it that it's really quite dark. It's almost like it's twilight or dawn, but most likely it's just about that time when the sun is about to set, since this is inspired by dreams, nightmares, and sleep paralysis even. Wow, I'm looking for the sun card and it seems to be high. There we go. See? Can you see the sun? It's just right there. It's just a speck. So yes, this is my nighttime card. Insomnia Tarot. Next category, best shuffle versus worst shuffle. Well, for my best shuffle, I picked my RWS deck. It's my original deck. It's my OG. This one is from my daughter. It's just been used so many times that it's just so easy to shuffle now. It's very bendy. And I like this thin cardstock. It's so easy to shuffle. Yep. Best shuffle. For my worst shuffle, I've got the Splendor Solace Tarot. Why is it my worst shuffle? It's because of this beautiful, soft, matte finish, which has got that buttery, velvety feel, which I absolutely love. It makes your deck really photogenic because it doesn't have any glare at all. Zero glare. It's just beautiful. But the worst shuffle, it just sticks together. You see, when you do an overhand oh gosh, yeah, it's just bad. Any decks with this kind of finish, it's just so bad to shuffle. They're beautiful though. Okay, let's try a riffle shuffle. Well, since this cardstock is quite thick, it's gonna be difficult to bend. See? Oh gosh. Okay, we managed with great difficulty. Yep. Worst shuffle. All right, for our next category, we have confronting versus comforting. So for confronting, I picked, if I could find my deck. Right, I found it. It's the Hoodoo Tarot. I love this deck. It makes you think and dig deeper with the images that it shows you. sometimes yeah, it brings me some sort of discomfort, and sometimes it startles me, but I don't think it's in a bad way. It just makes me dig deeper and think, and there's just this feel to it. I love the artwork on this one. It's just got that mood, like this one, the 9 of knives right there. Oh, the 2 of knives. Look at that. It confronts you and shakes you. Beautiful cards, beautiful deck. I love the artwork. I absolutely love this deck. And for my comforting deck, I've got the Faunabelle Tarot. Of course, this is comforting because this was made with kids in mind. Okay, this is made for kids, so it's gentle and comforting. It also has that matte finish, that soft matte finish, which makes the card stick, but I don't mind because it's a beautiful deck. There you go. So cute. This deck to me feels like a warm hug. Yep, that's the one. That's my comforting deck right there. The Faunabelle Tarot. Next category, everyday versus every so often. Now, for my everyday deck, I am going to do a shameless plug. Well, I use this every day because I created this deck. This is the Corpus Femina Tarot, which is currently on Kickstarter. Yes, I said this is a shameless plug. I do card pulls with it, and I always pull it out because, yeah, I want to see if there's anything more I can do with it, like revise it. But so far, every time I use it, I think there's nothing else that I need to change about it. Anyway, these are the cards. Yep, you get the idea. Yep, that's my everyday tarot deck. Now for my every so often, it's the Crow Tarot, which actually was a deck that I always used when I got it. But since I've had more tarot acquisitions, I don't use it as much anymore. Not because I don't like it anymore. I still love it, but I started using the other decks. And I think I have to use it more now that I have grabbed this deck again. Yeah, I kind of missed it. It is a RWS based deck only with crows. I think another reason why I don't pick this as much is because I tend to gravitate towards decks that have people in it instead of animals, because I can relate more to it if it's got people in it. Yeah, I think that's the reason now, because I think this is my only animal deck. Oh no, this one and the Faunabelle Tarot. Otherwise, I'm not really a fan of animal decks. So yeah, that's the Crow Tarot. That's my every so often. Now for this next category, overrated versus underrated. I spent a long time trying to figure out which card decks to pick, especially with the overrated one, because I feel like I don't have an overrated deck, because I don't like overrated decks. If it's too hyped up, I tend to stay away from it. for some reason. I don't know. But I feel like if I were to pick an overrated deck, meaning the most popular, I think, in terms of popularity and exposure, I think I will put this in that category, the Muse Tarot. I think of all my decks, yeah, this is the most exposed one. This is the most popular in the market, the Muse Tarot. I don't feel that it is overrated though, because it deserves all the attention it is getting. There's a reason why it's quite a popular deck, although her sister, the Light Seer's Tarot, is way more popular than this one. So yes, this this is the mass market edition. I just edged that one. Yeah, that's the overrated deck. I love this deck though. I love the colors in it, just everything about it. But yeah, this is my most popular exposed deck, as compared to this other deck, which is the Dream Keeper's Tarot. I think, in my opinion, this deck should have more airtime as this one, because this one gives me really good reading. It's an amazing deck. I get beautiful readings from it. You can easily... Oh my god, where is it? I found it. That was embarrassing, wasn't it? My goodness, I got scared there for a moment. All right, so here's the card deck, and yeah, I love the images on this deck. It took a lot, I think over 10 years to create this, because these are all paintings. And there's just so much you can get from the images. This deck really reads well for me. I feel like I get a lot of intuitive hits using this deck. I have connected so much to this deck. I feel like this is an underrated deck, truly. It needs to be out there more. I feel like it should have the same popularity as this one, really. So yeah, that's overrated and underrated. Last but not least, we have light work versus shadow work. All right, for light work, I picked the Star Child Tarot. This deck just feels so ethereal, otherworldly, and with all those shades of purple, it feels like it easily connects you to your intuition, helps you connect to spirit, the spiritual world. Just so light, with all those orbs of glowing light, which you will find throughout the deck. Yeah, for me, this is just the perfect light work deck. If I were to pick a deck from all of my card decks, I would definitely pick this one. Yeah, that's my light work deck. For shadow work, if I were to pick one from all of my decks, it will be Serpent Fire. I thought I would pick Sonia or Dream Keepers, but then I realized, yeah, I think I'll go with this Serpent Fire deck, because It's just got this darker images for me. And it makes you dig deeper as well. And I love this part where she says, I mean, the creator, Devani Amber Wolf, says, take strength from the energy, find solace in the lessons. Hear the wisdom of the sages passed down through the ages. So you'll find solace in the lessons, meaning you will look through life's lessons. And usually life teaches you when you make mistakes, you know. That's where you usually get your lessons, when you've done something that you shouldn't have done, then you learn your lesson from that. So I think that's what shadow work is all about, learning from all the shadows, all your past mistakes, all your wrong turns. It makes you dig deeper into that. That's how I feel with these images. Yeah, this is definitely my shadow work deck. So that's it. I finished my very first VR. I am also planning on starting a new hashtag where anyone can join. I want it to be fun to do, just like this was fun to do. I really enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon.